Okay, good morning, one and all. Welcome back to social science class. And basically, this class is assigned for geography. Okay, so we already started the discussion from this chapter. The first chapter, it is resources and development, right? Resources and development. And so far, we discussed about what are the resources and how can we classify the resources. Yes, the classification of resources. Clear or not? And we know that what are community resources, what are national resources, what are international resources. Yes or no?
Sir.
Yes. You people know that what is potential resources and what is stock resources. Okay, reserves. Do you know it or not? Know it or not? Is that studied or not? Learned or not? No. No.
Sir.
No, I know that. Okay.
You
So
biotic.
compulsory, you should read the textbook and the notes regularly, not just reading. You want to learn it. Okay. So we are here. Just open your textbook. So we discuss all these things there. Rio de Janeiro, the Earth Summit. Okay. So the specialty of the day today, you know, what are the days today? The specialty of the day? Yeah, the Earth Day. It is. So Isha is checking in her calendar that today 22nd of April. Okay. Or 23rd of April. Doubt?
22nd.
22nd of April.
22nd.
Is that International Earth Day or something like that? Huh? No. No. Saeed Sadiq says yes. Most of you people are using Google, right?
Sir.
Then you just observe that. What the day? What is the specialty of the day today? Okay, it is Earth Day, right? Let it be. So we are lucky to have this chapter or a discussion of this chapter today. Okay, so we are discussing about the importance of protecting the resources and protecting the environment. Clear or not? So we just started the resource planning. Yes? Yes or no? Okay, everyone. So in the last session, we discussed about the Earth Summit of 1992 at Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Okay, then we know that what is Agenda 21. Okay, it's a program that formulated by the Rio de Janeiro Earth Summit of 1992 to protect the environment, to fight against the diseases. Global cooperation is necessary. Clear, clear. So if every local self-government also have their own Agenda 21 to protect the forests, to protect the environment, to protect the people from the diseases. Okay, through cooperation, Clear. Now we are going to the next topic. It is resource planning. What is that? Resource planning. So tell me, what do you know by the term planning? Can anyone? What is the meaning of the term planning? Are you planning for something?
Sir.
Okay, tell me then what is planning? Jerlin Liz came to say something. Jerlin?
Make some plan for doing something,
Sir.
Make a plan for?
doing any works or purpose.
Okay, in the future.
So making strategies to you how to use or making steps or
Use
the
it
methods.
strategies. Okay, strategies. Okay, or steps. Okay, fine. That also connected with the term planning. Clear or not? So basically, we are thinking what to do tomorrow, right? Right?
Sir.
What methods we will use to fulfill an activity tomorrow? Clear or not? Yeah, that's what strategies or what steps we will use to fulfill the activities tomorrow. That's what a planning speaks about. Clear or not? Planning. So if you want to go to an examination by 10 o'clock, okay, you'll walk up by 9:55, right?
Sir.
Yes, officer said yes, it seems. You have to go for an examination and you will walk up at the, by what time? At what time? 9:55. Ah, fantastic. Okay. Then you will go to the examination. So your planning is become in trouble. Okay, planning failed. Okay, so you will plan it. Okay, at what time want to wake up and what things want to pack, right? Want to carry food or not? Okay, water is compulsory or not? Okay, what dress will wear? Okay, which footwear want to wear? Everything you will plan for tomorrow, right or not? Except how to write the examination. Okay, everything you people will plan. Clear? Okay, and for whom we want to what we can say, tease or bully that day, like that, many things you will think, many things you will plan. Okay, and you will go with that strategy. Clear or not? So planning, it is compulsory for completing a task in a perfect way. Planning is compulsory. Okay, and you want to think about the negative and positive side of that plans. Clear? That's what we are always going with the two plans there. Plan A or plan B, right? If plan A is a failure, we will switch to plan B. For fission, there are 26 plans are there. Okay. Plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, plan like that. Plan Z much will be there. After completing that 26th, plan double A, plan double B, plan double C. Like that it will go. Okay. It is not like that. Okay. Anyway, we'll go with the two plans there anyway. Okay. If we want the first plan is a failure, we will switch to the second plan. So we will always think about the negative and positive aspects of the plans. Okay. So here we are discussing about what kind of plan it is. What kind of plan is this? It is resource planning. Resource planning. So easily we are able to understand. Okay, I can say you, resource planning is nothing but, okay, so resources are not spread everywhere equally. Clear? Not spread everywhere equally. Clear or not? Okay, in some area we are able to find some resources in a huge amount, huge quantity, and other areas we cannot find that. Okay, clear or not? For example, the northeastern states, okay, basically they are famous with their water resources. Water is plenty available in those states there. All right. Cherrapunji, Meghalaya. Have you heard about Meghalaya and Cherrapunji? Where the highest quantity of rain, okay, or high downpour will be there every year. So water resources are very good, and water availability also very good in that states, basically the state of Meghalaya. Okay, keep that in your mind. The same time, Meghalaya is in India, and Rajasthan also in India only. What is the problem with Rajasthan? The problem with
It's a
Rajasthan?
deserted area.
Yes,
It's the desert,
sir.
Great Indian Desert or the Thar Desert. Jerlin told something. What is that?
Less rainfall.
Lack of?
Lack of rainfall.
Answer is not clear. Okay, can hear properly. Okay, I think that Jerlin is, she told that water scarcity, right? Is that correct?
No lack of rainfall.
Lack of
Rainfall.
Rainfall.
rainfall. Okay, lack of. Okay, fine. Lack of rainfall. So water availability is less. Clear? Okay, water availability is less. So water is not available like Meghalaya. It is very scarce there. Okay, scarcity of water. Clear? But one or two other things are there. We are able to find that available plenty. What is that? Can anyone tell me? The things that are plenty available? In Rajasthan, what is available there? Right, Sel? What is available in Rajasthan?
Agriculture.
Agriculture. There's no water, Mr. Rohan Raj. Think rationally, everyone. Think rationally. I already
Fine.
told you people. Yeah, fine. Some answers I am receiving some answers here. The answers are correct only. So, a student, those who's learning social science, first of all, you don't want to use your brain by thinking while like using your sixth senses and seventh senses. Not needed at all. Okay. Clear or not? Don't tease or don't strain your brain to understand the things in social science there. No such kind of strain is necessary. Okay. So what do you want? Simple. What sense? What sense?
Common sense.
Common sense. That's enough for understanding, better understanding. So scarcity of water and what is plenty available there? It is a
Solar energy.
of course, it is sunlight is there, right? Sunlight is plenty available, so we are able to produce a solar energy. Not only that, what is that? Wind energy also is there, right? Right. Okay, current or a sufficient flow of wind also is there. So wind energy also we are able to produce from that particular state of Rajasthan. Clear? Clear. So resources are not equally distributed. Resources are not equally distributed. Some states are there where, what you can say, example, Jharkhand, West Bengal, iron ore is available. Iron ore is available. Clear or not? And infrastructure facilities also very good there. Clear. Coming to Kerala, what is plenty available here? If you're asking today, we can say the corona, COVID-19 is plenty available. Okay, any other things are there?
Coconut.
Coconut, yeah, coconut is available, it seems. Yeah, really correct. Okay, then. So we're comparing with other states. How can we differentiate our state from others? I mean, Kerala from others. Banana plantation is there, it seems. I'm saying, okay, banana is available in Kerala, it seems. Right, fine.
Mango plant.
Huh?
Mango tree.
Mangoes, it seems. Okay. Asking about resources. Yeah, all these things are resources only. Eva George? What is it?
Forest.
Forest. Okay, forest is there, right? Fine. Anything else? So what
Okay.
about our infrastructure facilities? Karthik says this is goats on country, but dogs on people. No. Okay, it's goats on country. Okay, let it be. Some critics will say that it's a dogs on country. Sorry, goats on country, but dogs on people. It seems there. Okay, let it be. Okay, critics basically from northern side they will use this term. Okay, let it be. It's goats on country. I am appreciating. Okay, accepting whatever it is. Let it be. But what is currently available here? Okay, infrastructure facilities, road transportation is a good one in Kerala. Right? It is education is world class, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? Its healthcare is world class, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, of course. Okay. So we are famous not for agriculture. We are not famous for any other things like water resources or solar energy or wind energy. Okay. Our resources, it is human development. Yeah. Karthik told it, human resources. Very good. Okay. Education. Okay. Almost 96% people are educated. National says it is 100% literacy. Sorry, literacy. Okay. So we can say that nearly 96% of literacy in Kerala. Clear? And our roads, our infrastructure facilities, okay, everything is in world class. Clear? Clear or not? So this is the only thing. But we cannot say that we are self-sufficient in agriculture productivity. Clear or not? We want to purchase fruits and vegetables from Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, rice and everything we are purchasing from other states. Clear or not? Even milk, meat, egg, everything we are purchasing from other states. Our state is basically a consumer state. Consumer state. Clear or not? Clear or not? Now you can say, what is this resource planning? What is that? What is that? Who's able to speak about that? What is that? What is resource planning? Now we discussed about all these things there. Some areas plenty of
Sir,
resources are there.
planning how to efficiently use the resources.
Of course, that's it. Okay. Planning how to distribute the resources almost equally among the different parts of the country, because everyone want to enjoy the resources, right? Not only the people from one state. Okay. So in one state, water is plenty available, means there is a limit for everything, right or not? Clear or not? They cannot consume all those things there. Clear? Clear. So distribution is necessary. I only told you that we are purchasing the product from other states because the surplus product is there. Okay. So we are purchasing that. We are purchasing that. Clear. Clear. Okay. Resource planning. Resource planning. So allowing an opportunity for everyone to utilize the resources. That's what resource planning. Okay. We will discuss that from that. Come back to. Okay. So that's it. Now we are discussing about what? Resource planning. Now you know that it is the strategy to provide the everyone want to utilize the resources. So planning is necessary. Planning is necessary. Clear or not? Okay. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone want to utilize the resources, or else some problem will be there in the society. Okay. Clear. There are regions which are rich in certain type of resources, but are deficit in some other resources. There are some regions which can be considered self-sufficient in terms of availability of resources, and there are some regions which have acute shortage of some vital resources. For understanding, we can see easily here the textbook itself. Okay, the textbook maker says that some regions are fulfilled with resources. Availability of resources are plenty. Okay, at the same time, some other states are there. They are facing the deficiency of resources. It is deficient there. Okay, deficiency means facing shortage, facing a shortage. Okay, some states don't want to rely on any other states to get the resources, but for some other states they are facing problem related with the availability of resources. For example, underline the states of Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, and Madhya Pradesh are rich in minerals and coal deposits. Okay. Arunachal Pradesh has abundance of water resources but lacks in infrastructural development. So, what is the speciality of these states? Okay, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh are rich in minerals and coal deposits. Okay, minerals are there, coal deposits also are there. Okay, clear? Arunachal Pradesh has abundance of water resources. Okay, in Arunachal Pradesh, what is there? Water resources are there, but lack in infrastructural facilities. Clear or not? What do you mean infrastructural facilities? Ever visited Arunachal Pradesh? Anyone? No. Okay, what is the terrain in Arunachal Pradesh? What kind of terrain is that? Hilly terrain. Hilly terrain. Okay. So what do you mean infrastructure? Roads, rails, institutions are termed as a infrastructure, basically economical infrastructure. Okay. Roads are limited in that state, right or not? Clear or not? Transportation facilities are limited. If you want to go to one place to another, we want to move like Mowgli. Okay, jump from one tree to the another. Okay, so the such kind of infrastructure is not developed. Okay, roads are there, but not common. But water is sufficient there. Water is sufficient. Okay, you got that idea. Okay, what is there? Water is there, but infrastructure facilities are not that good. Not that good. Okay, so just understand. Okay, so that's what you can prove that some states are rich in resources, some are facing problems with some resources. Okay, other states, some states are there, they're rich in one resource, but facing problem with the other resources. Okay, the cold desert of, lacks of infrastructural development. The state of Rajasthan is very well endowed with solar and wind energy, but lacks in water resources. We discussed that, right? In Rajasthan, what is there? Wind and solar energy is there, but they are facing a problem with what? Water resources. Is there a river in Rajasthan?
No,
Is
sir.
there any river in Rajasthan? Or in the Thar desert?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No. Oh, so you not studied the class 9 textbook, I think so.
Desert.
Only
Is
one rain
In
in
the
rainy
desert,
season. It is.
only in rain.
one river is there, right?
Yes, sir. When it
Sir,
usually
when
appears
rain
in
comes.
the rainy season.
It will start and rain in that desert itself, right? Okay, what is the name of that river? Very good. Raya Azim says that it is Luni River. Very good. River Luni. River Luni. Okay, so it is a rain-fed river. There. Rain is there means water will be there. Clear. It is like the rivers in Kerala. So far we observed that too. Okay, in Kerala, most of our rivers are rain-fed rivers. Okay, peninsular rivers, right? So
Sir.
rainfall is there means water will be there in the river. In the summer season, we will play cricket in that river, right? Yes or no? Of course, that's what we are doing there. In summer season, we can play cricket in that rivers there because there is no water. Okay, we can see the river bed and we will play there, right? No, no. You people will not go out, right? Boys and girls will not go out because of corona. Or that is your regular habit. We will not go out. We'll sit inside the classroom, I mean, the home.
No, sir.
No, Rohan says he used to play in the riverbed, it seems there. Is the correct, Rohan? So that's it. Okay, so it's only one river. This river Luni in Rajasthan. So what is the problem there? Wind energy is there, solar energy is there, but they're facing a problem with the water. No water properly available, or water scarcity is there in that particular state of Rajasthan. Next one, the cold desert of Ladakh is relatively isolated from the rest of the country. It has very rich cultural heritage, but it is deficient in water. Huh? Is that correct? Huh? Cold desert of Ladakh. What is a cold desert?
Instead of sand, it is
It will be cold.
Sandy desert will be cold. Fisan. The next.
And desert will be cold.
it is covered with the snow.
Ice.
Yeah.
It's like a
Cold.
desert.
It is covered with snow-cladded area. Snow-cladded area. Water is available in that region. Only snow will be there. Water is not available, right or not? Snow. If you want to drink, what want to do, Eva George? You want to boil? Want to heat up the ice?
No, sir.
No. Okay, okay. So I told you people, they don't want to use your sixth, seventh senses there. Simple common sense. If you are melting ice, what will be there?
Water.
There, but not common, right? Okay, so that areas are facing a problem of acute water shortage. There is no rainfall, right? So water shortage is there, only snow is there. So that's what Ladakh. So that area is rich in its cultural heritage, okay, but water resources are limited, okay, and infrastructure also limited. Infrastructure also limited. There are no good roads are there. Sometimes we are able to read some news from Ladakh, basically related with our army stuff. Okay, clear or not? Our soldiers. What is that? They are protecting our territories from Ladakh, Siachen. Okay, and they are facing a lot of problem there. The temperature is so cold. Okay, and it is survival is not that easy in that regions. Okay, such kind of news as we are reading from the newspaper. Do you know what is a newspaper?
Sir.
Yes. Okay. God's grace. You know that. Okay. Anyway, such kind of news will be there. Okay. So just to read it and understand that. Okay. Things are clear or not? The things are clear or not?
Sir.
So we are
Yes, sir.
discussing about why this resource planning. Why this resource planning? So the background we discussed already. Why resource planning is necessary? Okay. So underline infrastructure and some vital minerals. This call for a balanced resource planning at the national, state, regional, and local level. So because of okay, scattered resource availability. Resources are not available in a single place. Okay, or all the states are not blessed with almost all the different types of resources. So, balanced resource planning is necessary. Everyone want to enjoy almost all the resources. Clear? Next one, for example, the petroleum production in our country is limited, right? Not that much high. Okay, so we are purchasing these petroleum products from Middle East countries, petroleum producing countries there, right? Yes or no? If they are not selling, so what will happen?
It will be out of order.
What will happen, Rohan? Sorry, Roshan, right?
It will be finished, so we can't use it again.
His answer is not clear. I can't hear properly. Anyway, I think that Roshan told that we cannot purchase it and we cannot use it. Okay, and we are facing the problem. Okay, shortage will be there, right? Okay, so fine. We are moving forward. So that's it. That's it. Okay. So next topic for we people, it is resource planning in India. Resource planning in India. Clear? Clear? So what we want to plan here, how to allocate the different resources for almost all the people in the country. Clear? Yes or no? We want to allocate the resources for almost all the people. Everyone want to utilize the resources. Everyone want to enjoy the resources. So how can we distribute the resources for everyone? Okay, clear. So you already studied that if a single person is using the resources or a group of rich people is using the resources, that will make them more powerful and more rich. Okay. And the poor people will remain poor. Poor people will remain poor. So government want to take care. Government want to move forward with the number of plans and programs to provide resources for everyone. So that's what in India, resource planning in India. Okay. So here 3 points are there related with the resource planning in India. Okay. Resource planning is a complex process which involves underline the first one, identification and inventory of resources. You want to identify the resources. What resources is available in one region? First of all, want to identify it. Okay. Inventory. We want to invent it. Okay. Clear. Identification and inventory of resources across the regions of the country. This involving different methods called surveying, mapping, and qualitative and quantitative estimation and measurement of the resources. Okay. First of all, we want to discover where these resources are available. Clear or not? Clear? Where these resources are available. Next step, what is that? What is that? Want to find out the quantity and quality of that resource. Okay, quantity and quality. You are able to use it or not. First of all, I want to understand it. Do we have the perfect technology to utilize that? Want to understand that too. Clear? Quality and quantity. And want to mark that places on the map. It's called to be mapping. Okay, to find out the resources, we have to conduct surveys, surveying. Okay, clear or not? Research is required. Okay, so that's the first step. First step. Okay, finding out the resources and fetching the data related with its quality and quantity through surveying, mapping. Surveying and mapping are the techniques. Okay, so underline the first point: identification and inventory of resources. Okay, across the regions of the country that involves surveying, mapping, and qualitative and quantitative estimation, calculation, and measurement of the resources. Measurement of the resources. First of all, you want to find out where these resources are available. What is the quality of that resource? What is the quantity of the resource? Is that possible to use? Okay, current technology that what with us is possible to utilize the resources or not. Such kind of things you have to, first of all, you have to find out. Okay. Second one, evolving a planning structure endowed with appropriate technology, skill, and institutional setup for implementing resource development plans. Next one, next step. Okay, read it again. What is that? Evolving a planning structure, create a planning method, a planning strategy endowed with the appropriate technology. Okay, we have a plan. To fulfill that, we want to go with the perfect technology. Technology should be there with us. Clear or not? Clear or not? Technology, best equipments should be there. Machine should be there. Okay, skills, skilled people, skilled professionals also necessary to utilize the resources. They want to know how to fetch, how to utilize these resources. And institutional setup. Okay, institutional setup means government support. Okay, government support through the institutions, that is necessary. Okay, so these kind of things are necessary for implementing resource development plans. Resource development plans, what are they? Underlined. Okay, planning structure endowed with an appropriate technology, skill, and institutional setup for implementing resource development plans. Underline that. So these are the three things that necessary for planning. Okay, third one, matching the resource development plans with overall national development plans. Okay, clear? Matching the resource development plans. Anyway, we want to utilize the resources. Clear or not? So the resource development plans is matching with our development of the country. Okay, national development plans. Okay, both are matching. The government will go with that. Okay, clear or not? Clear? If the resource management is making any trouble for the country, anyway, we will not do that. We will not do that. Clear? Clear? Okay, so just underline all these 3 points and write the question there. What are the processes that involved in the resource planning in India? What are the processes? What are the processes which include, what are the process? What are the process which included in resource planning, in resource planning, in resource planning? Okay, or write the process which included in the resource planning. Okay.
Answer.
These are the three. These 3 points are the answers. These are the 3 steps that included in the resource planning. Okay. Check it. Things are clear for you? Write the question and moving forward. Okay, India has made concreted efforts for achieving the goals of resources planning right from the first 5-year plan launched after independence. So we have a perfect structure or perfect strategy to utilize the resources from or since our independence, we can say that. Okay, our planning commission was set up in the year 1950. 1950. Okay, so from 1950 onwards, we are moving forward with perfect plans and programs to utilize the resources. Clear? Clear or not? Okay, here the availability of resources is a necessary condition for the development of any region. But mere availability of resources in the absence of corresponding changes in technology and institutions may hinder development. So we need resources for development. Okay, but improper use of resources or improper uses of technology and institutions will create problem for the development. There are many regions in our country that are rich in resources, but these are included in economically backward regions. Clear? In some areas are there in our country, those areas are rich in resources, but the people are still poor. People are still poor. Why it is so? It is because of the bad government intervention or government is not perfectly planned there. Okay. On the contrary, there are some regions which have a poor resource base, but they are economically developed. But some other regions are there where there is no resources, but the people are economically developed. People are economically developed. Clear? Clear? Many reasons are there. So we can say that up to 2000, okay, South Africa is famous for its gold export or gold mines and diamond mines. Clear? Gold and diamond. It is plentifully available in those or that continent. Okay, gold and diamond. But what about the people in South Africa? Are they economically developed?
No, sir.
No. Why? Absence of planning. Absence of planning. Clear or not? The government is not took sufficient steps for developing the people in that region, developing the people in that region. They simply use the money for their development. Clear? Okay, but the people still facing lots of problem. Clear? And we can say that Jharkhand is a region where iron ore is plenty available, coal deposits are there, but the people basically they are tribals, economically not developed. Economically not developed. Okay. Some other regions are there. For example, we can say that Maharashtra resources are not that plenty available, but that state is very much economically developed. Why? Why? Because of trade and transportation. Trade and transportation. Okay, like that various reasons are there. Clear? Understand? So
Sir.
there is no resources, but that areas are developed. So other reasons are there for that. Okay, blindly we can say that it is not good. Okay, so that's what all about resource planning. Resource planning. So we studied today about resource planning. So what is resource planning? What is resource planning? Who's able to speak about that? Nobody is there.
Sir,
Ah,
Planning.
hmm. Come on, speak.
sir, planning how to use the resource and divide it into different states,
Okay,
supply
fine.
to different states.
Okay. So that's good there. Okay, so we know that some regions are rich in resources, some other regions are facing problem with the resources. So it is the government strategy to allocate the resources almost equal for everyone. So everyone have the right to utilize the resources. So it is judicious use of resources. Okay, planning is for judicious use of resources. Next one.
Planning to distribute.
Planning in India, correct. Okay, planning in India that involves three strategies, three different techniques are there, three different strategies are there related with the planning in India. Okay, what are the first strategy? Sania, Jinu.
Identification and inventory of resources across the regions of the country.
Okay, fine. Okay, so you want to find out the quantity and quality of such resources. Okay, and Ashik Joshi, what is the second one? Second strategy. Ashik Joshi.
Sir.
Tell me. What is the second strategy? I lost connection, I think. Ashik? Anjali Priya?
Evolving a planning structure
Evolving a planning structure. What?
endowed with appropriate technology,
Technology and institutional support. Good.
skill, and institutional setting.
Fine. Estimation do. Fine. Atulya VS, what is the third strategy?
Matching the resource development plans with overall national development plans.
Okay. So the plan for fetching the resources or utilizing the resources should be matched with the development of the country. Okay, development of the country. Clear? So these are the three strategies there. I hope these things are clear for you, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. So anything else? Any doubts? Okay. So for how many questions you got today? How many questions? Only 2, I think, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we are moving to the next topic here. The history of colonization reveals that rich resources in colonies were the main attraction for the
Sir,
days. Yeah, tell me.
can you repeat first question? I did not.
First question, what is resource planning? Write a short note on resource planning. Okay, write a short note on resource planning. What is resource planning? And write a short note on resource planning. Okay. The answers is marked already in the textbook. Check it that. Okay.
Our first question that what are the processes which included in resource planning?
That is second one.
First one.
What is resource planning? Write a short note on resource planning. Okay. Things are fine, I think so. Going to the next one, next topic. So we know that nearly 200 years, exactly speaking, so 190 years, our country, it was under the control of the Britishers, right? Right?
Yes, sir.
So, yes. Okay. Then what attracted the British people? What attracted the British people? Why they controlled? What's the Harry?
Resources which India had.
No.
Yes.
What is it in India?
So rich resources which only India had.
Fine. That's it. The resources. Okay, the resources in our country. Okay, it was plenty. Yes. Sweda, are you there? Yes. Where is Swati? Swati? There is a student called Swati.
Yes, sir.
Where is she? No idea. Okay, not present today, I think so. Okay, let it be. Okay, fine. So come back. So basically, the Europeans, they reached India. Britishers, they reached India. Before the Britishers, Portugal people, the Dutch people, okay, the French people, okay, everyone reached India. Everyone reached India. Basically, to engage in trade with India. Trade with India. Okay. So the resources in India that attracted them. Okay, spices. Okay, forest goods, they attracted them. Okay, basically, number of travelers, they wrote about India, like Ibn Battuta, Megasthenes, okay, like that, various people, they wrote about India. What do you know what they wrote? Indian roads are paved with golden bricks. Huh? Indian roads are paved with what? Golden bricks. Okay. And a famous writer wrote once, what is that? In Kerala, the people are eating in plates and they will use that plate only for one time. After eating, they will throw it away, it seems. Okay. What a rich state or what a rich region it is, right? What is that? They will eat what is that? They will use one plate for one meal. After that, they will throw that. They will not use it again. You know what plate we used? Banana leaf, right or not? Yes or no? Okay. So anyway, we will not use it again, right? So after the eating, he will leave it. Okay. So all such kind of news has attracted the Europeans to India. There, many things are there in India. Okay. So they reached. And finally, we know that what happened to us, right or not? They started controlling our country. So we will discuss this topic in the next class. So I am simply saying you people to try to read that entire topic. Okay, that's what we discussed today. Okay, clear? And we will meet in the next class. Okay, guys? Any doubts?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you everyone. It's time to wind up the
Thank
session.
you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, everyone. Thank you very much.